Orange one?
Maverick is the other. Okay.
Okay, Yvonne, go ahead and sit down. You can hold.
Hold on in there, and I'll be right in.
Were you the talker or the little guy? Oh, oh my goodness.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, the average kitten is just, that's what they're, no matter how nice they are, I do this all day, every day. I see it. I mean, you know, during the summer, I probably do 50 or 60 kittens.
Mickey didn't, or Mike didn't even go over here though.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's not necessarily they're going to go there. They're just going to do something. They're going to try to, they're not going to want to be held that much.
There's a lot of people in here too.
That's true. It is a little overwhelming for them. But you know, if you're in here for half an hour, they'll start wanting to be held more. But when you first get them in here, they want to explore everything, and that's it. They don't care about anything else. Because you know they're just bored in there. They want something to do. And you get them in here, there's stuff to climb on and thousands of smells and all that sort of stuff. So they're gonna.
This guy was taking a nice nap.
I was playing with Carissa.
Look at his head. So the Maverick, he's about 3 or 4 months old?
Yeah, Maverick's probably 3.5 months old, and Chipper's probably around closer to 2.5 to 3 months old.
Tiny,
and again, you know, you have Maine Coons that'll weigh 16, 17, 18 pounds as adults, and then you have various breeds that can be 6 pounds as adults. So you don't want, you know, you can't look at 2 cats from different litters and assume one is less healthy because their parent, you know, this guy's parents could have both weighed 5 or 6 pounds.
I have a tendency to want to fatten everything up.
Yeah. So.
It might be true.
It's paid for. It's okay.
I hear you. So like I said, you know, you just don't want to look at a kitty cat because a lot of times when you have a black and white cat or an all black cat, you're looking at a cat that's probably got some Siamese in it. That's a common
This is sweet.
thread.
Your collar's so tight on you.
And
Tiny little guy.
we have to keep them tight because if we don't, they'll get their mouths on them.
What, do you want to ask a question? Hi, sweetie.
So Chipper was fostered for almost a month to gain weight before, because we have to be 2 pounds before we'll neuter them. So.
And they have no problems being neutered so young. I always neutered mine at 5.5 months, my animals, and because I've never been to a pound to get one before, SPCA or any place like that.
No, our people here at the shelter probably neuter somewhere in the neighborhood of 14 or 15,000 animals a year, maybe more.
But they don't have any trouble with urinary tract infections?
No, in fact, it cuts down on things like that.
Really?
Yeah, because when a cat gets old, you know, like if you let your cat go to 5.5 months before you neuter them, things like spraying can step in.
I never had that with
I've never had.
I was very lucky.
Yeah, I've never had that problem either. But once they reach sexual maturity, and 5.5 months is very close because 6 months is sexually mature.
Yeah, and that's spraying nasty.
Exactly. And once they start spraying, it's not neutering can stop it, but it's not guaranteed to stop it. So just like with dogs,
that's a behavioral thing.
exactly. Just like with dogs, you know, some dogs are leg lifters and markers, male dogs, and some aren't. The only cat I've ever had that was a sprayer was a female, and she was terrible. And she was spayed probably around 4 months.
This guy's
and she still did it.
This guy's gonna need a lot of brushing. I can tell that.
Yeah, his hair will probably lengthen a little bit. I'd say he's gonna be like a medium hair.
Yvonne, let him go.
Don't be rough now. Yeah, I used to have a orange cat. Whoa, 20 years ago I had a Trinigate-Gato, I think I got them.
Yeah, orange tabbies are my favorite. I don't know why.
They're so cute. Well, he's a really long hair, but he's much more than Tigray wasn't this long hair. Oh, he is purring, though, isn't he? But he said you wanted to hold him.
Are they both males?
Yes, Maverick and Chipper, yes they are. Both already neutered. Yeah. So Maverick, when he was neutered, weighed a little over 2.5 pounds, and Tigray, when Chipper, Chipper was just right at 2 pounds. He was 2 pounds 2 ounces, and so as soon as they hit 2 pounds,
he looks more like 13 ounces.
So little, so tiny.
I know. But if you saw, I mean, we get kittens in here all the time that we have to foster out because they weigh 13 ounces.
Yeah.
If you saw a 13-ounce kitten next to him, you'd be like, oh wow, because they're so tiny. Yeah, we get litters dropped off that are just barely able to. I mean, because at a certain point, there's a certain point where you just bottle feeding probably isn't going to work.
Yeah.
If they're less than say 2 months or less than say a month, 4 weeks. it's pretty bad.
Yeah, I had one, I got rescued from a junkyard one time, and I had to do the bottle feeding every 2 hours for the baby bottle. Little
Yeah.
tiny little baby bottle. That cat lived to 18 years old.
Yeah, and it's
It's the
possible.
bestest cat.
It's very possible. One of the issues with with them leaving their moms too early can be that their immune system never completely creates itself, because they're nursing from their mother sort of helps to build their immune system.
I fed a hamster once with an eye drop.
It's so delicate.
Yeah, well, working in this industry, of course, we've fed lots of my children when we moved here.